Good evening. Well, I am Rajneesh, the guest professor in the Motihari College of Engineering. Here, one important topic, and that is the entrepreneurship. Basically, the term entrepreneur, you can say termed as a businessman in a very technical term. And this is a very olden topic. But whosoever is the one of the finest business example of the world, basically they are entrepreneur. They started his and her career with the entrepreneurship. So here we must understand what exactly the entrepreneurship. I have given the three very lucid definition for you to understand. The first one, the entrepreneurship is about the transforming the world by solving the problem. Means, in a very crude sense, if you will go in a very surgical manner to understand more, entrepreneurship is about the transforming the world by solving problem. Means a agent, a person who solve your problem, basically he is the entrepreneurship. He is the entrepreneur. And the person who does that is the entrepreneur. Means the transforming the problem into solving mode. He is the entrepreneur. Second, a person who runs his or her business is called entrepreneurship. It is very lucid. And the third one, the entrepreneurship is defined as act of starting and the running your own business. This is basically a own profession. If you are going to market and purchase anything, whatsoever you like, and whatever you purchase, there is a money, there is some stack, there is some venture, there is some risk is the well involved where there you are going for the purchase. Suppose you are going to a stationery shop to purchase a pen. What the matter? It is not a guaranteed that you will always go there to purchase a pen. Suppose a time may be that you won't go there. What will be about this pen? So there is also a chances of the risk. For that very venture, for that very stake, for that very risk, he earns the profit. It is not practically feasible in the economics that entrepreneurship won't take any profit. It is not practically possible. He is the only taking the profit at the cost of risk of his business. So, entrepreneurship must have some characteristic. This is basically a profession. He must bear a passion. Without passion, it is not. You never be a very good entrepreneur. The one of the finest example before the world, that is the Elon Musk. He is taking his imagination or his dream into the reality. And what this is basically a passion. He is simply transforming his imagination and the passion by solving problem. And in the solving of the problem, he is the investing the tons of the monies, the tons of the resources, the tons of the professional of the multi-professional at the multiple disciplinary approach. So there is a risk. It may hit, it may not hit. What is this? This is basically a passion. It was the passion that the Elon Musk is the most lovable example for any entrepreneurship. because he is taking, basically he is the dream and the imagination transferring by the solving the problem. The Ratan Tata had also a vision and imagination that he wants that each and every Indian at least can afford to purchase a nano car. He produced it. That came on the road. Even some of the marginal people afforded it and ride over that, and finally he won't success. Means the sometime it is the very risky matter. I am giving an example of the Ratan Tata. Here, a businessman or entrepreneurship must be confident. Think about the day in the 1907, a Persian person, Jamshedji Nausarwanji Tata, is going to the Simbhum Jilla, where there is the very bad temperature, the severe scarcity of the water. No professionals was there, no culture, working culture was there. And even that, he only acknowledged one thing, because this is the best place, this is the best mines and the mineral place for the producing the steel. Even he faced a lot of the problem there. During that period, the so much absenteeism was there, and no one was willing to stay more and more, because the temperature was not a very good for them. The situation was not a very good them. Transportation problem was in a great problem. Despite he applied these all the things, and he was the confident, and see right now where the Tata is, because during that period he took the risk. Now he has, and his the descendants has been the harvesting the profitability and the loyalty and the royalty. Never give up. Never give up. Entrepreneurs, if they will go for the loss, they won't leave the business. They may extend the product line. They will try the another thing, but he won't finally the give up. There are so many examples in the world. The great people always failed in a very simple manner, but they never give up situation. Knowledgeable. Whatever you are doing, whatever the faculty, you are there, you must know ins and the out, basic and ins and the out of that very situation. Blender of the soft and the hard skill. Even who is the entrepreneur, it does not mean he must be the graduated from the Harvard and the Oxford University. But at least he is the very much blessed with the hard skill and the soft skill. If he does not have this sort of the ability, but they are always appreciating the multidisciplinary approach and knowledgeable person. And who is the good player of the hard skill and the soft skill, they always appreciate. Know the basic business. Even the Tata knows, even today, what the basic business is. Welfare, people welfare, giving the people services, working hard on the Indian infrastructure. Because it is well known to the Tata that we have the social obligation also, because we are the working well within the people. We are the working well within the society. So I have some social responsibility too. That's why the Tata is the giving the best of infrastructure about the sports. Not only sports, in the cancer hospital, in the social services unit, social sciences unit. Take risk. Even the mission fails of the ISRO, Mangal. But despite the reputation of the ISRO has been the wonderful. ISRO does not lock even today. Even after the failing of the mission Mars. And finally, integrity. If you want to see the integrity, see the example of the Azim Premchandji, he has been the great philanthropist and is sparing a very good amount of the money to the downtrodden people in the faculty of the education, higher education, even the basic education. So, basically, in a very crude sense, it is nothing, it is simply a transforming your dream, your imagination, and your objective into solve. You're transforming the world by the solving problem. It is only possible when you will solve the problem. For the solving problem, you have the passion, confident, never give up, knowledgeable, and the blender of the soft skill and the hard skill, and know your basic business and the take risk and the integrity like the character you must possess. Only then you be a very good entrepreneur in the any faculty. So in the meantime, I am closing my lecture. Thank you very much.